שבוע טוב, בשם השם נעשה ונצליח. May today's lecture be in Ilu Nishmat, my master, my teacher, my grandfather, Abu Chai ben Nikadam. Today's Ben Ish Chai is so powerful. It is so amazing. In my humble opinion, the Ben Ish Chai is going to define for us why we don't have patience when it comes to Avodat Hashem. Did you ever ask yourself, how is it possible when it comes to davening, whether it's going to be Shacharit, Mincha, and Arevit, you don't have that patience to sit there the whole time. You can't wait until you get out of it. You can't wait until you run away from there. But somehow when it comes to other things that you have to do, like watching TV, sports, parties, or anything else you have to do, work, you don't mind being there. You have a lot of patience for it. Did you ever ask yourself, why is it that I haven't done, throughout the whole year, I've never prayed a whole davening from the beginning until the end? With the Pitum HaKetoret, and the Karbanot, and everything else, and the Akedet Yitzchak, and the Hodu. Rabotai, how many people daven a complete davening from Modeh Ani Lefanecha all the way up until the end of Oleinu L'Shabech? How many people you know? A few maybe? We leave it for the elite, for the rabbis, for the Talmidei Chachamim. How is it possible, Rabotai, you sit in shul and you watch when it's the Tachanun days, Monday and Thursday? How come the Chazan is doing the whole Tachanun, the whole thing he's doing himself, everybody's on their phones, waiting until he finishes? Why is it when it comes to Avodat Hashem, we don't have patience? Why we don't have patience? When it comes to learning Torah, we can't wait until we get away from this learning. Until we get up, until Rabbi Chanan ben Akash, until the rabbi starts saying that. How is that possible, Rabotai? Why when it comes to Birkat Hamazon, you tell a person, you want to have a shawarma, you want to go eat pizza? No, I don't want. Why? What happened? You're on a diet? No, I don't want to eat bread. Why don't you want to eat bread? Because I have to wash my hands, and then I have to say Birkat Hamazon. I don't want to say Birkat Hamazon. What does that mean? You don't want to say Birkat Hamazon, so that's why you're not going to eat bread? Why is it when it comes to all the shtuyot in the world, you have the patience? You don't believe me? Ask yourself. You watch news. You watch sports, you watch movies. You waste your life, no problem. Go about it 3 hours, 4 hours, no problem. You see people sitting in shul for hours straight, eating, talking nonsense, while you have 40 rabbis saying Patach Eliyahu. As if I need 40 rabbis to go ahead and tell me Patach Eliyahu. At least one rabbi cannot do it. You ever see in the wedding, in the Chatunah, before the Chatan, the Kala, they walk into the Chuppah? Before they come, it's about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes. Sometimes even an hour. People just sit, no problem. Sit around. But when it comes to learning Torah, for 1 hour, let's say, for 30 minutes, I can't do it, Rabbi. I can't do it. It's not for me, Rabbi. Come down with Mincha, Arevit, it's not for me, Rabbi. It's not in my schedule, it's out of my way. At night, I'm too tired. Yeah, you're tired at night? Really, you're tired? And if you have a party, you party until 2 in the morning. That's not a problem somehow. And then you wake up 5 o'clock in the morning because you have to go to work. But when it comes Shabbat, you sleep till 9 o'clock, you come to shul 10 o'clock. But Rabotai, you came, you were a tzaddik, you came. You ever wondered when it comes to Avodat Hashem, we can't do it, we just can't do it. Why is that? I want to share with you today a secret that the Ben Ish Chai brings down. And Rabotai, measure yourself. We're literally a few days before Rosh Hashanah. Measure yourself. You're walking into Rosh Hashanah. See yourself. How many of us dreaded the holidays? How many of us dread Yomim Tovim, Sukkot, 2 days here, 2 days there? I got to lulav, etrog again, I got to spend more money. How many of us hate cleaning for Pesach? Rabotai, today what you're about to learn, I don't ever think you ever heard in your life. Look what the Ben Ish Chai says. Ubau alecha, he brings the verse in Devarim in Perek Chav Chet, pasuk from pasuk Mem Hey until pasuk Mem Zayin. Ubau alecha kol hakilalot ha'ela, and these curses are going to come. All these curses are going to come on you. Lo leinu. Why are they going to come on you? Tachal asher lo avadat et Hashem Elokecha b'simcha u'b'tuv levav, because you didn't serve Hashem with simcha and with a good heart. You didn't serve Hashem when you had everything, and you didn't serve Hashem. That's why curses come upon a person. Now, Rabotai, listen what the Ben Ish Chai is about to say. Well, I'll just tell you outside, but then I'm going to read the Ben Ish Chai. When you go ahead and you're doing avodat Hashem, you're davening, but it's a burden on you. You're learning, but it's a burden on you. You're saying a bracha, but it's a burden on you. Or if you're a girl that's watching the shiur, you're getting dressed modestly and it's a burden on you. Or you're covering your hair and it's a burden on you. The Ben Ish Chai Rabotai is going to tell us we are very, very far away from serving Hashem. We're not serving Hashem, Rabotai. We're not righteous people. No, we're not. Because when you love somebody, Rabotai, you don't feel the burden. You don't. I always say to men that want to divorce their wives, Rabotai, there are exceptions. Listen, I'm not going to tell you divorce is not, for nothing. There are exceptions where, there's nothing, there's no way out. But in general, I want to speak. When people get divorced for the wrong reasons, for petty stuff, not for something which is major, little small talk. Upset, your mother-in-law said this, your wife doesn't do this, little small talk about things that really there's no substance why they're getting divorced. And these people I say like this, Rabotai. Tell me, your wife brought your children to the world? Yes. She made you a husband? Yes. She made you a father? Yes. These children are going to have children? They're going to make you a grandfather? Yes. All from this one woman. She made you a Ben Adam? Yes. She completed you like the Shulchan Aruch says in Even HaEzer? Yes. She carried your children 9 months? Yes. She fed them, she took care of them while you were sleeping like a bum? Yes. So why aren't you grateful towards her? Why not? Listen to what I'm about to tell Rabotai. If you have a person that is black and white, with a black hat, and piyot, and a beard, and he davens 3 times a day, and he learns Torah 24 hours, 7 days a week, I don't care what he does. And he doesn't know how to honor his wife. He doesn't know how to respect his wife. Rabotai, I'm afraid to say, I don't think he understands, or I don't think he knows what it means to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu. In order to be able to serve Hashem, in order to be able to even come close to understand what does it mean to serve Hashem, you have to be able to first serve your wife. Because when it comes to serving our wife, Rabotai, a lot of things inconvenience us. A lot of things that she does is a burdensome on us. You have to be able to break that first. Make it convenient, idiots. Make it convenient. This is the mother of your children. She protects you from sin. She watches you. She takes care of you. She gave you a family. What do you think? Jennifer is going to give you a family. Rabotai, inconvenience, Rabotai, yourself to be convenient for her. When you do this, you'll be able to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu without a problem. Because this is what we see everything on the outside. I'm not speaking about nobody in general. I'm just speaking outside. When you see a person davening, you could see a person shuckling all he wants. I don't care. But what do I know what's deep down inside of his heart? How do I know by him that this avodah Hashem is real avodah Hashem? You know how you know? Go into his house. Walk into his house. See how he treats his wife. If he treats his wife and he takes care of his kids and he has patience for them, you should know that this is Ish Elokim. You should know that this is a man of God. Because he's doing what Hashem told him to do. If he has patience with his wife and his children, he's going to have patience with the HaKadosh Baruch Hu. He's not going to be bothered by if he has to daven 5 hours shacharit or 10 hours shacharit, or he's going to have to learn 20 hours. He's not going to be bothered. Do you know why? Because he has patience. But if you have a guy that doesn't respect his wife, doesn't honor his wife, doesn't serve his wife, and then he goes and he serves her, no. You can't serve. No, this is inconvenient. This is also inconvenient. You can't do, no. Rabotai, you can't see HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Yeah, we're doing his mitzvah. We know, we believe that he exists. But you can't see HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You can see the things that she does for you, correct? So why aren't you first going ahead and thanking her? Why don't you appreciate what she's doing for you? Rabbi, I know it's inconvenient, but that's the whole point. To break your foolish pride and make it convenient so never you could be there. When you're able to spend time with your wife and it's convenient for you, she has to go shopping, you go with her shopping. She needs you to do this, to go do this. Not, oh, Belina, again she's calling me. Oh, again she's calling me. Again she's calling me. Again she's calling me. What's this, Rabotai? But then people get divorced. For what? For what reason they get divorced? If you look at a marriage as a burden, yeah, you're right. But if you look at a marriage as a blessing, Rabotai, then you could serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu because you have no time. But you're basically outside of the box. You have patience. When you have patience, you're able to do anything. Take a mother. She carries her child for 9 months. Now she has to be with the child up at night when the child is awake. And she has to also be up during the day when the child is asleep. She has to feed the child. She has to change the child. She has to make sure he doesn't put anything in his mouth when he starts crawling. You know, they're like putting everything in their mouth. Rabbota, I want to ask you guys a question. To this mother or to these special women that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has blessed us with, is it a burdensome to take care of our children? Huh? The answer is no, it's not. Ask any one of them, they're going to tell you it's not a burden. I can't even get the word out of my mouth. I'll say it's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's a privilege. It's not a burden. It's a privilege to have kids. How come she's able to speak like that? Because she has a love for her children. She loves her children. I don't care how old these children, they could be 2 months, they could be 10 years. A mother is a mother. But she loves her children, Rabotai. That's why for the mothers, the children never inconvenience the mother. It's crazy. She could sit there, she could speak to them. They don't even know what she did. And they're speaking to the Rabotai because it doesn't inconvenience them. Learn, Rabotai, from your wives, what does it mean to not be inconvenienced. Learn, Rabotai, from women, what does it mean to have patience. Because those tools you need in Avodat HaKadosh Baruch, you need in Avodat Hashem. And if you don't have it, Rabotai, you're not holding, we're not holding in serving HaKadosh Baruch Hu completely the way we're supposed to. Look what the Ben Ish Chai says. Look what the Ben Ish Chai says. Kadav HaTzadik Rabbeinu Ben Ish Chai Zatzal. HaTzadikim v'ovdei Hashem, Rabotai, listen to this. The righteous ones and the ones that serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the true Evdei Hashem, the honest servants of God. Listen. Osim et ha-mitzvot be'ahava u'besimcha. They do mitzvot with love and happiness, like a woman taking care of her children. Ve'enam margishim sha'mitzvot all o masa kaved al katafim. And they don't feel that the mitzvot are a burden and something heavy on their shoulders. Rabotai hatzadikim ve'ovdei Hashem hamitim osim et ha-mitzvot be'ahava u'besimcha ve'enam margishim sha'mitzvot and all o masa kaved al katafim. You today, Rabotai, can measure yourself what you're holding. If you walk into Shacharit, if you walk into Mincha, if you walk into Aravit, or if you walk into learning Torah or doing anything, say Birkat Hamazon, or even saying Asher Yatzar, anything, Rabotai, and if you feel that it's a burden on you, Rabotai, you're not doing it with love and simcha. You're not a tzaddik and you're not an honest, you're not an Ovid Hashem be'emet. You're not. You might be an Ovid Atzmo, you might be serving yourself, but you're not serving HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It's easy, Rabotai, it's pleasant that tzaddikim in the of the Hashem be'emet, it's pleasant, it's comfortable for them to go out and fulfill mitzvot. They can't wait until they have to wake up in the morning. When they go to sleep, they're like, wow, why do I have to go to sleep? I could have been learning more Torah. Why do I have to go to sleep? I could have been connected more with Hashem. Rabotai, they can't wait to wake up in the morning. They can't wait when's the next opportunity going to be that they're going to be able to learn Torah. They can't wait. If that's the type of person you are inside, where you're having a longing, you have a longing to be with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to be with this Torah, to go down. When is Mincha going to be? When is Aravi going to be? When is Shacharit going to be? When can I go to the mitzvah of eating a hamot so I can say Birkat HaMazon? When is the mitzvah of Sukkah going to come? When is the mitzvah of Pesach going to come so I can clean the house and help my wife? Rabotai, this Rabotai are tzaddikim of the Hashem HaMiti'im. Then you know you're on the right derech. This Rosh Hashanah, ask yourself, where are you holding? How many of us, I was already told, Rabotai, I was already told, I daven Musaf, not Rosh Hashanah, on Yom Kippur. Rosh Hashanah, Baruch Hashem, we have Chazanim, because on Rosh Hashanah we have all one netz minyan. On Yom Kippur we have two separate minyan, one 8 o'clock and one netz. So we have a Chazan for Shacharit, and then I do Musaf. So somebody already told me on Yom Kippur, he said, Rabbi, last Yom Kippur you davened so long. Yeah, I did daven. So what do you want me to do? It's Yom Kippur, where are you going? But people don't have that patience. Torah, tefillah, mitzvot inconvenience them. That's why they can do it. You know why they can do it? Because they're not really of the Hashem. They don't have simcha, they don't have ahava. It's not pleasant for them to do mitzvot. To daven, they can't take it. Oh, Evelyn, we're going to come out of the shul 3 o'clock on Yom Kippur. On Rosh Hashanah, we're going to come out 1 o'clock. Rabbi, I can't take this, too much for me. So they come to shul 11 o'clock. Rabotai, this is Avodat Hashem. This is Avodat Hashem. It's a joke. Anybody who goes in this way, Hem ha'tzadikim ha'amitim. They are the honest tzadikim, asher avodotam timima u'shlema. That their avodah, their service of God it's a whole and complete. Vihi rutzuya u'mikubel lifnei Hashem yitbarach. Rabotai, I want to stop over here for a second. He says that their avodat Hashem is wanted and accepted before HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Do you know what I just said? When a person walks into any form mitzvah, tefillah, Torah, I don't care what it's going to be. Let's say this cup, Rabotai, let's say you want to say shakol. You're not inconvenienced by the bracha, by saying Baruch Atah Hashem shakol, just because you want to start drinking. No. You're happy that you got the privilege right now to connect to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Atah Hashem Elokeinu Melech Ha'olam Shahakol Nihya B'dvor. Everything was created with your words. And then you drink it, so your whole purpose, Rabotai, why you want to drink is because you want to be able to bless HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That, Rabotai, is an Eved Hashem. When you do that, when you're able to go ahead and you're able to do it with simcha, you're able to come and daven Shacharit Mincha in Aravid or any other tefillah or do tefillim or whatever you're going to do. If you're doing mitzvot and you're learning Torah b'simcha and be'ahava, you don't feel that it inconveniences you. You don't feel that it burdens you. On the contrary, it's pleasant. Rabbi, you want to learn 3 hours? We learn. You want 10 hours? I learned 10 hours with you. That, Rabotai, is a real Eved Hashem. That is a real Eved Hashem. And not only that, Rabotai, here's the litmus test. When you're able to daven to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and you're able to daven with such patience that you're not rushing out of there, you should know your tefillah, your mitzvot, your Torah was accepted by HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You yourself can testify about that. You yourself can see if the way you davened, if your tefillah is accepted or not. What's going to be with the tefillah? If your mitzvahs are wanted before HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you yourself could see through your own actions. How do you do mitzvot? Do we put on tefillin just to take it off? Or do we put on tefillin and we feel like, thank God the tefillin's on me. The longer I'll keep it on me, the better it's going to be. Or no, am I saying, no, when can I take it off? Rabotai, when it comes to daven shacharit, from modeh ani till oleinu shabeach, daven the whole davening. What do you care what you're going to do? Learn mitzvah. You're right now with the HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Through doing mitzvah, you also connect to Hashem. To learn Torah, you also connect with Hashem. Through the tefillah, you also connect with Hashem. So why not do the whole thing? Why not down from the beginning till the end? What's the problem, Rabotai? Why is it hard to do the Akedah Yitzchak, the Pitum HaKetorah, the Karma? Why is it so hard for us to do these things? And then finish the whole davening also. Why do we do everything halfway? See what the Ben Ish Chai telling us, Rabotai? The Ben Ish Chai telling us over here, it comes down to that one point. Do we look at Avodat Hashem as a burden on our shoulders, or do we look at it as a privilege, an opportunity to be able to serve Hashem?